The two halves. Fortunately, we were able to get the win. But I give Houston a lot of credit. Coach Dickey did a great job. His kids continued to compete to the final buzzer, make it hard on us, put a lot of game pressure on us. We missed a lot of free throws, 6 for 14 in the second half, which is uncharacteristic for us. We're a 72% free throw shooting team. So that was unfortunate, and that was a big factor in the game as well. Also, Houston's resiliency, like I said, I give them credit. And he went on the road in conference play. He's a good one.
Talk about the 10 steals y'all had.
Well, I thought our press was effective in the first half. We had 11 points off turnovers in the first half. We really couldn't score in the second half. So it was hard to get the press on in the second half because we couldn't score. But it's a big part of what we do.
Did you do anything differently in the second half to keep you guys from scoring, limit your touches and stuff?
I thought, their kids just, like I said, I thought when we got up 20, their kids just, they kept us off the glass. I'd say that was a big factor for us. Foul trouble hurt us a little bit. We were playing some unusual lineups. We're learning to play without Jermaine Lawrence, who got hurt in our last game. So I think that kind of threw us off, and Sean Kilpatrick's 1 for 8 from 3. When that happens, they can stagnate our offense pretty good.
How much was it your defense in the second half where they just kind of making some unconscious shots?
No, I give them credit. They got a good, solid team. They beat UConn. They're 2-0 coming in. They made some good shots. You give Coach Dickey credit. They made some adjustments. They ran some good plays with their cross screens and stuff. They saw what we were doing, trying to take Thomas away, and they were finding the open man, and they made us pay from the 3-point line. So we changed to the zone, and the zone really saved us, I thought.
I think if I remember right, you just put Kevin Johnson in the game to show he could shoot the free throws if you couldn't get the ball to SK at the end.
Well, he's 12 for his last 13.
So he felt pretty good with more than one.
Yeah, I prefer in SK's hands, obviously.
So you put him in there so you had a second option.
Yeah. Well, Troy coming in he's been off the charts as a free throw shooter as well, but he struggled tonight, 1 for 3.
So you look at this just like, despite what happened in the second half, and the road wins a good win.
Whenever you can win and your guys learn a valuable lesson about not getting complacent, and especially at home, a team's never out of it. They start making shots and get their crowd behind them. And it's a plus as a coach. You don't want to go through it. You like your team to be a machine every game and put teams away. But a lot of things we're dealing with, obviously this is our 3rd game in 6 days or 7 days. 2 road trips back to back like this. So maybe fatigue got us a little late. But I like to give the other team credit. I'm a big believer in that. I think Coach Dickey, think the world of Coach Dickey. He made a lot of good adjustments. The kids kept playing, so I give him credit.
Justin picked up a couple fouls that maybe.
They can't, I don't want to talk about officiating. And I'm sure Coach Dickey don't either. We would probably both agree. So at the end of the day, Justin Jackson can't get fouls on moving screens. Whether it is or not, he can't let it happen. If he's going to get a foul, it's got to be around the rim, especially with Jermaine Lawrence out right now.
So you're 3-0 in the conference. First time that UC has been 3-0 in any conference since they left Conference USA. I don't know if you knew that or if you care, but you're off to a great start in the conference.
Right now, I'm worried about our health. G's been banged up. We need a day off. We're down to 9 scholarship players. So.
Did you hurt his shoulder?
Yeah, his shoulder's been bothering him. His left shoulder's been bothering him.
So is Jermaine going to be out a couple of games probably?
We'll see. It doesn't, right now he's in a boot, so.
He doesn't need surgery or anything?
I don't know. Not yet.
What does U of H bring to this conference?
Oh, I don't know. Right now, I've been in leagues with Houston. I had a chance to have dinner with the chancellor at the league meeting. She's an impressive person. Mac Lowe's a big-time AD. Coach Dickey does a great job. Obviously the conference still finding itself, but I'll tell you a funny story. When I was an assistant in the 90s, I coveted the Houston job. When I was Bob Huggins' assistant, I never flew home. We always recruited here. Field Williams, we had Larry Davis, Emmanuel McElroy over in Port Arthur. I never flew home with the team. Always stayed in the group. So I could draw you a map of Houston. I used to covet this job when I was Coach Huggins' assistant. I always thought it was a sleeping giant.
Coach, what are your thoughts on Tayshawn Thomas?
great player. He got 10 and 9, so I'd say we paid the price for over helping on him. They made in the second half. They found the open shooters. But it's pick your poison, because if you don't help him, he put the ball in the basket. He's a big time player. He's really talented. The more film I watched on him, he's impressive.
We've got time for one more question.
Yeah, Coach Dickey wants to get
Well,
on
yeah.
that shore.
Thank you, Coach.
Coach, thank you very much for your time.